Ooh, let me get Gino on here.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Trying to get our keyboard to hook up. It's just not wanting to do it. Hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday so far. Been a busy day for me today. And Gino too, I think. So, but I see William here and Ginger, and we have Mark. Hello. We normally have that only doing a sale every other week. But I figured I might as well, since I have so much ephemera, just hop on tonight. So this will happen off and on. We'll have sales maybe out of the blue, like a pop-up sale. And that's what tonight is. It's just a pop-up sale. We'll be back next week on Thursday at our regular time. So every other week. But we're doing a pop-up tonight with more fun ephemera stuff. So if you like paper, yeah, it's not working, Bubba. Then we got you covered tonight. You have anything to say, Bub?
I hate this wireless keyboard.
Jerry. I know.
You know, when it works, it's great. When it don't, it don't.
It's pretty janky. It won't. It's a Bluetooth one, and it just, you have to like mess with it for like 30 minutes to get it to hook up. Otherwise, I'll just type it in with my iPad. This just makes it easier. It's not going to work. Anyway, I'll work on this here if you want to let people know, or I'll let people know. We do our invoicing on Sunday, so if you buy something, we'll invoice you Sunday. This week was a little different with the holiday weekend. He was running all weekend, so. Hello, Alex. How are you? We're trying to get our keyboard to hook up, but it's just not going to do it. So I'll just have to type everything in. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let me bring you back up on my iPad here. It'd be easier. So much. There we go. I do appreciate it. Turning off my volume. Oh, you had a headache? I'll tell you what, after the day I've had, I'm ready for a beverage. My calls were back to back today, and people were not nice. So it's not been a very good day, but the weekend's almost upon us, so that's good. I hope everyone is having a great Thursday so far. I almost said Friday. We're almost there. We have postcards, postcard albums, magazines. I have empty card boxes. Hi, Donna. We have letters, envelopes, advertising, cookbooks, you name it. We've got a bunch of everything. I don't even know what's in here. I just grabbed some stuff and brought it over. Thank you. Did you have your sale or no, because you weren't feeling well? Hi, Wanda. Do you see all the dolls over there, Wanda? I picked those up with you in mind. So if you like the storybook dolls, we got a bunch of them here. But, and Alex, are you still in here? Check this out. When I picked this up, I thought of you. I was like, this reminds me of Alex. Okay, you tell me if I'm right.
Huh. This should be interesting.
Yep, Jerry, we have dolls tonight. I don't know. I just thought of you when I saw it. It's
probably like,
made in Japan.
He's probably like, oh, thanks a
lot. But it's a swan, like, carousel, like, thing with this. She reminds me, like, of a mermaid princess. I don't know. It just reminded me of you. So we did pick this up at an estate sale. And it's just been sitting back here. But yeah, I haven't done anything with it.
It's time for you to come up with some more of those special pictures.
Oh, yeah.
We can make Alex a mermaid.
Yeah, I actually, I have some Christmas mystery boxes over here that never sold. I think I have 2 of them.
Aaron could be a merman.
Yep, merman and a mermaid. But yes, I didn't make any yet because I was doing mystery boxes and then they didn't sell. So then I stopped and I had to unpack them all. I did a bunch of mystery ephemera stuff. I was selling those for a while and they didn't sell. So, but I will make up some more. If you message me, you can let me know, like, if you want all paper or if you want miscellaneous stuff or just a mixture. You know, I've been slacking on the eBay. We have been selling about an item a week right now, which is pretty good because we don't have like a whole bunch of stuff listed yet. But I do need to get more stuff listed. It's just when I get off work and I sit down, I'm done for the rest of the night. And then on weekends, we're running, like, we're out doing stuff. And then we come home, we have to get ready and go over to family's house. And it's just like the whole weekend is gone. Or on Sunday, I spend all my day down here boxing stuff. So, like, no time to do it. But I need to do it. I need to have him help me, but he won't. But if he could even take the pictures for me, and I could just sit, even if I'm having a slow day at work, I could, in between calls or when I get off, when I'm sitting down, I could post stuff, but I need his help and he doesn't want to do that. So
Thanks for throwing me under the bus, son.
I'm throwing
Appreciate
you under
it.
the bus. It's true. They're saying not to buy from Amazon.
Not to buy from Amazon.
Take a bunch of photos and while you're laying in bed, list 1 or 2. Yep.
Why would we not buy from Amazon?
Thank you, Mark. And Mark, I don't know if there's any dairy stuff in here. I pulled just a stack of stuff, but there may be dairy stuff in here. I don't know. We're gonna see.
And who are they that say not to buy from Amazon? Just curious.
I don't know. But we're starting off here. I didn't price. Some things have prices on it.
Oh.
But they're selling bad stuff. Huh. I haven't heard that. So we're just gonna, some of the stuff I don't have prices on, we're just gonna hop right into it. I have to start here 3 different grade cards things. Lesson assignment and grade card. This one is from 1931. The copyright inside the cover says 1930. This is 1931. It's got a grade card in here. Some lessons and different things put in there. Oh, I've not heard that. So this is option 1 here. Option 2 is 1929 to 1930. Again, you're going to get a grade card. If I can open the cover. And then lessons, and there's different stuff like paper clipped in there. I have not been able to watch the news. What does that say? Rudum scale and CB. What grade is this? Alpha Langton String School of Music. This is option number 2. Again, it's a lesson assignment and grade card. This one's from 1929. So we have 1931, 1929, and this one's 1931 to 1932. All right. Great. So these are the first 3 items. They are grade cards and lesson assignment. Up next.
So are these all the same price?
I haven't priced them, so I'm waiting to see if anybody's interested. Basically, we could start these off at $7 each. $7 for choice. Let me type it in. I guess it would be easier if I just came up with the price. I can't do it there. This makes it a little bit more harder.
So I'll buy cleaning supplies and stuff off of Amazon, but I wouldn't buy any food or anything. Primarily because I feel personally like a lot of that stuff is like at the end of its useful life, and they sell it. And you're like, you buy it in June, you get it. It's best if used by 60 days later. So I'm just not into it.
$7 choice to start. We have 29, 31, and 32 here. On the lesson assignment and grade card, I see Jerry in at 7. Can you plug that fan in for me? It's underneath here. Thank you. Jerry's in at 7. I keep trying to type on this keyboard. I know, they are pretty amazing. I didn't even know these were in here. I don't even remember picking these up, but I guess I have stuff buried over there that I don't even know. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Thank you. He plugged my fan in. I'm like dying. All right, let's go ahead and count it down, bud.
Oh. Don't you have that counter dollar thing? No.
It's just easier when you do it.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Those would be neat. Yes. All right, there's our stop. Jerry, would you like 1929, 1931, or 1931 to 32? Or all three? I forgot to grab post sticky pads. Which one has the stuff in the back?
No, they all have stuff.
They all have kind of stuff in there. This one doesn't have a paper clip. This one is 1931 to 32. This one is 1929 to 1930. And there is stuff in the back there. And then the 1931 has stuff back there too. This one just doesn't have a paper clip, but there's stuff, quite a bit of stuff in here. Aw, thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. 1929, okay. These pens are horrible. They don't last. Thank you so much. So we have 1931 to 32 and 1931 still available if there's any interest in those. Gino has a whole crate of postcards in front of him. So if anybody wants to see postcards, he can go through. If you're looking for something in particular, you can kind of look and see. I don't know if he has it there, but you can take a look for you. Thank you, Bonnie. I do appreciate it. All right. We got a magazine here, a vintage magazine. This one is, what year is this one? 1948. This is an 8. I'm using this keyboard. I'm going to have to just unplug it and move it. Otherwise, I'm just going to be typing and it's not going to go through, which is frustrating. This is just slower. Oh, thank you, Bubba. $8 start here. I threw it over there. It's just annoying. We have a Cosmopolitan magazine. It's April 1948. 1948 on this one. We have Old Milky Way ad on the back. Let's take a look here. Canadian Club. A lot of advertising back here. Watches. We've got some cordial, like brandy advertisement. Those cat textiles, the ones with the black cat. A refrigerator ad. We've got soft weave Scotties. It did something when you did that. It might be working. Can you hold this for me? Let me check my keyboard real quick. He might have gotten it to work. Yes, it is working. Thank you, Bubba. All right, back to showing you. Hi, Simone. We've got some form fit, some gloves. Elite Hollywood, I think that said powder. Max Factor Hollywood powder. 1940s on this one.
Hey, give us a thumbs up if you can. We'd appreciate it.
Hunter, that's a liquor. We got Keep the Cool all the way to Colorado. Union Pacific Railroad. We have some Naturalizer shoes. Chen Yu lipstick and nail polish. Cashmere bouquet. We got Lucky Strike. Some really good ads in here. A lot of makeup ads. Ooh, there's Fells Naphtha with the bunnies. Some stories up here. Thompson. Four Roses. Kraft mayonnaise inside the front cover. So again, 1940s on this one. Cosmopolitan. Great cover art on this one. And it is an $8 start. You want to put that in there for me? Is it really? I didn't know that. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a perfume or a powder? I've heard of it. All right. Soap. Oh, okay. I have a vintage letter here. I don't know if it has the year on it, but let's take a look. Again, we're doing all ephemera today, guys. So hopefully you enjoy that. This is a handwritten letter, no date on it. Dear Bert. Oh, no, it says Ellis, Ohio, May 1st, but no year. Terrible the way we all neglect writing around here. But you know the dope around here when young chicks come. 4 weeks tomorrow. The $32 arrived and we had no help. You know, June said he was off with help when you left. His broken ankle this winter was quite a calamity. Frankie was very faithful and helped me every day, or I could have. Cosmopolitan, yeah, have survived. I think you probably know Bill is with us again, and this time for good. Jim is farming. Bill and I are with children and garden. I don't know. It goes on and on, but we got a 2-page letter here. We would do a $3 start on that if anybody's interested in an old handwritten letter. No envelope with it, just a letter by itself. $3 start on that. I'm going to type it in here. And I'm just going to keep going, okay? But we can come back to it. Yeah, you're seeing far too many cloth bodies. I have cloth bodies, whatever. I have 3 more Cosmopolitan magazines here, if there's any interest.
Hey, you got numbers coming in.
Okay. I see Bonnie in at 3, Donna in at 5 on the letter, and we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one, and stop.
I don't think we have any, Jerry, but we'll have to
Um,
see when she's going through them. If there's
I
anything
thought
hiding in there.
I might have had a flower catalog. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to take a peek over there real quick because I set it down meaning to bring it over here and I didn't. It might have just been a magazine though. I'll have to look and see. No catalogs that I can think of though besides that, if that one is one. All right, Donna, you got it for 5. Thank you so much. There's that. Thank you. I have a stack of just miscellaneous stuff here. We can just go through it together. The first one here looks like an old letter from 1928. It's in its envelope here. 1928 letter. We would do a $3 start on this. Let me just type that in. "1928, dear Albert, Elias had a letter from you some weeks ago from Sacramento in which you did not give your address. So I'll owe something. Anyway, I see Jerry in at 3. This is a back-to-back 2-page letter from the 1920s from Bill Ellis to Albert. Comes with its beautiful envelope here, which has got a weird, I thought it was, I guess not. I thought it had stitching on the back, but it's just the way it looks. So $3 start. I see Jerry in at 3. Let's go ahead and start that countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There you go. Waiting for our stop to pop up here. There it is. Jerry was in at 3. Donna came in at 5. That's going to go to Donna for $5. Thank you so much. Up next, we have some, they look like receipts. This one is from First National Bank. It says from February 23rd, 1877. This one says 1877 on it here. It does have a stamp up in the corner. Nothing on the back. It's a receipt made out from First National Bank from 1877. Why don't we start this off at $3? Let me type that in for you. $3 start. You're going to get this receipt, this antique receipt from 1877. It's in very good condition. From a J.H. Bower for $25. Jerry's in at 3 on this. Again, it's got a really cool stamp up here. All right, let's go ahead and count that down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. It was. All right, I see Jerry in at 3. Jerry, that's coming your way. Thank you so much. Was a lot back then. It's kind of a delicate thing. I don't want to stick it to it, so maybe just stick this to the, right here. I'll fold it over so it doesn't stick to it. I have another receipt here. This one is from 1920 from Fremont Country Club in Fremont, Nebraska. We're going to do a $3 start on this one. $3 start here from Fremont Country Club, Fremont, Nebraska. 1920 is the year on this one. This is the stamp. I don't know if there's anything on the back because it's got this card behind it. It looks blank on the back. Yeah, it's blank. Really cool piece of paper here from the 1920s with the stamp and the signature, Fremont, Nebraska Country Club. Fremont Country Club. Doesn't look like there's any interest in that, so we'll set that aside. This one is, I'm trying to see if I make out the year on this. Can you make out the year on that? Is there one on there? We'll skip to a letter here real quick. This one is from oh wait. Does that say 1899? I think it says 1899.
I think so.
They had, okay. That stamp is a 2-cent stamp. That's why I asked. It does say 1899 on it. 1899 on this one. You've got the stamp in the upper corner here. It also has a mark on the back, August 12th. From, I can see a postmark on the back here, but let's open this one up and see what's inside. We have a handwritten letter inside.
What kind of stuff on the back of this?
Is there? Oh, that is so cool. This one's got a lot of pages on it. So yeah, the handwriting is super fancy. I'm not going to be able to really read this one. But there are quite a few pages here for the handwritten letter. Let's start it off at $3. Just one moment. $3 start on this handwritten letter from 1899. $18.99 on this one. $25 each. I see Bonnie in at 3. Let's go ahead and start that countdown. Hit it, bub.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. There's that one.
So nobody wanted the Second National Bank?
I didn't show that one yet, but that one's really cool. There is our bid end. Waiting for it to pop up here. I saw Bonnie in at 3. Jerry came in at 4. There's our stop. That's going to Jerry for $4. Thank you so much.
And it's got signatures on the back. I don't know.
Okay, this next one's a good one.
That's a stamp probably from the 1800s.
You think it's 1800s?
I
Okay.
think so. But
This one, we're going to start it at $4. Let me put it in. This one's pretty cool.
Nothing on this.
That goes inside the envelope. $4 start here. Can't make out the year, just September 22nd. But let me show you this really cool receipt. From Second National Bank here.
It went to Cecil National Bank, it looks like, on the back.
And you've got the signatures and another bank. And look at the signatures there. Does have the stamp up in the corner. Again, this is probably from the 1800s. It could be early 1900s. Just hard to tell.
Well, you just look up the stamp and see when it was made.
F.E. Marine up here. I love the back of this. That is pretty cool. All right. Doesn't look like there's any interest in that. We'll set it aside. We can always come back to it. Not a problem. We're just here to have fun, right? Sell some paper, have some fun. Nothing too serious. And I like to keep my prices low. So, and I won't make anyone buy anything they don't want to buy. So, we are going to just set it aside and move on to the next item. This one's very pretty if you like Christmas stuff. Look at the envelope from 1931. 1931. It does have a seal on the back here. I don't know if there's anything in here, but let's take a look. Nothing inside. Just a Christmas envelope here We can start this one off at $2. Let me type it in. $2 start here on the Christmas envelope.
What's the date?
1931, December 22nd. So right before Christmas. A beautiful Christmas envelope. I see Bonnie in at 3. She just jumped right up to $3.
The Depression was in full swing then, so.
Oh, was it? All right. I see Jerry in at 2. Bonnie's in at 3. And we're going to go ahead and start that countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Ignore my nails. This is what happens when you're busy on the phone. I started peeling off all of my my nail wraps, and so now I just have the tips on there, so I have to take it off. Hi, Bree. All right, there's our bid end. Oh, you know what? It didn't come up yet. I see it down here, but not up here. There it is. All right, that's going to Bonnie for $3.
Harveysburg, Ohio. Never heard of it.
We've got some envelopes here. I don't know if anything's in these, but we can just take a look at what we got here. This one is 1943. This one has a stamp on it, and it says buy war bonds in stamps. 1943 on this one, Columbus, Ohio. The Equitable Life Assurance Society of the United States. This is simply an envelope. I think it might have been desirable because of the war bonds stamp there. Was this during the war, 1943? Yeah. Let's do a $2 start on this. $2 start on the war bonds envelope here. With the postage stamp. Again, it's the Equitable Life Assurance Society of the United States in Columbus, Ohio. Doesn't look like there's any interest in that. Let's set it aside. Now this one looks pretty cool. What year is this? Oh, I see Bree in it at 2. Can you see the year on that? Oh, it might be on the back. Let's count it down for Bree. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There's our stop. That's going to Bree for $2. Thank you so much, ma'am.
1902.
1902? Okay. Thank you. Is there anything in there? Or is this just an envelope? Well, it's sealed up. How'd they get that out? This looks to be just an envelope. It feels like there's something in there, but it's sealed up. Looks like they taped it back together. This is from 1902. 1902. It is the Cockburn Hotel in Edinburgh. Does have Edinburgh. Let's do a $2 start on this one. $2 start for the Cockburn Hotel in, what is it, Edinburgh? Edinburgh? Edinburgh. Donna jumped right in at 3. We're going to start the countdown here.
Something about the name of that hotel just sounds
I know.
wrong.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And we are waiting for that stop to pop up there. There it is. All right. You guys want me to keep going on these letters and envelopes or switch to something else? I guess I could switch real quick. We can come back to these. I have a 1931 Jello book here. Let's take it out and take a look at it. 1931. Great color images in here. We're going to start this off at $5. $5 start here. This is the cover. This is the back. It's in beautiful condition. Again, what we have on this? 1931, and it's in like brand new condition. It does have color illustrations inside of disgusting Jello molds. That one was green. There's one with, it looks like it has, oh, it's a tart tomato salad. I mean, this hasn't even been like fully opened. It's still very stiff. I don't think it's been read. Disgusting. And don't forget that plain Jello is luscious. Don't be putting no peas and carrots in your Jello. This one is pineapple mounds. Well, that one doesn't sound too bad. You can see the ladies look so like, I would say almost deco, but the 30s, that would be what, like, I guess it still would be, right? Insist on genuine Jello. Yes, it reminds me of Katie when she ate that disgusting Jello mold. It was gagging me. I could not. There's Jello rules in the back. So this beautiful Jello book from 1931 is a $5 start. If there's any interest, we can always come back to it. We're going to set that aside. I have some really cool vintage envelopes that I picked up today. 2 different styles. These are going to be 50 cents an envelope for choice. I have what I have here. These are going to be great for junk journaling. They are vintage. She had them all in this tie-dye box here. And you can see they originally were 69 cents. They're very like flower power, tie-dyed, like I'm assuming from the 70s. So this is what I have available. Let me show you. Again, 50 cents. Let me type this in.
For the whole box?
No. 50 cent start for choice per envelope, okay? When they're gone, they're gone. So I have these lime green ones here. Look at the flower power on the back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the lime green flower power. I have the amazing orange flower power. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the orange. These are going to be great for your junk journals, scrapbooking, crafting. Love that graphic. I have this teal. Hi, bug. With the purple and the yellow. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. 7. Again, it's 50 cents an envelope, and you're going to get choice. We have the hot pink flower power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. We have these beautiful, they are like a minty green with this beautiful flower border. I have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 10 of those. And we have a bunch of, I guess these are different though. Let me see what we got here because they look a little different. Some tie-dye ones. These tie-dyed, very 70s tie-dyed envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these darker tie-dyes. And these bright ones here. On these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of the bright tie-dyed ones. So 50 cents an envelope. When they're gone, they're gone. Bug, you're in at $1. So let's go ahead and count it down. I'm laughing because something was in with the envelopes and it's pretty funny looking. But let's go ahead and count this down. I see you there, Karen. We're going to go ahead and count it down. Bugs in at $1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There's our stop. Now, Bug, we're going to do 50 cents an envelope so you don't have to pay $1 an envelope, okay? 50 cents. I see you first, and then Karen, and then I see Bree. So, Bug, which ones would you like and how many? You know what? This one's green. I guess these are a little different. This one's more green. They're pretty much the same. Hi, Betty. Would you like tie-dyed, flower power, or the baby? Like the mint green one? And how many? And then Karen's up next. 4 of each design. You want this box? You want them in this? There's no top to it. It's just the bottom. Okay. I'll put your envelopes in there. 4 of each. I don't know where my helper went. He disappeared. Gino, are you down here? I found these today. I was stoked. I was like, ooh, somebody will like those for junk journaling. All right. We got Bug. I'm just going to give you the box. I'm not going to charge you for the box, okay? He's going to have to count those up and put a price on there. All right. So now we are to Karen. You wanted 1 orange and 1 pink. There you go. Okay. 1 orange and 1 pink. You got it. These are just fun, right? And now we're to Bree. Miss Bree. I have a lot of tie-dye. I have 1 blue. I'm sorry, 1 orange. 2 pink. You're welcome. 3 blue. And 2 of the lime green on these. 2 of each of the flower power. I only have 1 orange, but we'll give you that. 2. That leaves 1 blue left. I'm just going to throw it in, Bree. I'm just going to throw it in there. We can't have a rogue blue one left over. All right, so we have the tie-dyed ones left. The tie-dyed ones, and we have the mint green. If anybody is interested, those are available. 50 cents each till they're gone, okay? I'll show you real quick what was mixed in with them. It's pretty funny. It says, goodbye, shy legs. Get plain white tights and tie-dye them with Rit dye. It's got to be from the 70s. Oh, it's groovy. Look at this. But look at what they're wearing. It's telling you how to dye your tights. This was mixed in with the tie-dye. Maybe this came with the tie-dye envelopes. Maybe it did, but yeah, little dye thing. Are there just two of the one tie-dye? I'll show you. There's this one's a little bit more green. I guess these are all pretty much the same. You have this style here. There's a bunch of them. And then I have 3 of the dark tie-dye. So these are the 2 tie-dye ones available. Bug, what were you bidding on? The $4. Oh, and we have this one with the flower. Let me know what you're bidding on. I didn't see. You'll have to count those, hon, and figure out the totals. I wrote 50 cents, but you got it. Okay. The tie-dye pamphlet, okay? You got it. You got the groovy Rit dye thing. Now, at that same place, she had a bunch of empty card boxes that I bought from her. So I'm going to show you those because they're pretty cute. We have Studio All Occasion cards with the polka dots. Fantasy. These are probably from the 70s. No cards inside. These are all empty boxes. Okay. So this is the first one, polka dot. And then we have 42 all occasion cards with the roses. I think it probably had a Kmart sticker up here at one time. This one still has the Kmart sticker. Caprice all occasion assortment. Look at her with her little poodle. Got the Caprice on there. And it's got the Kmart sticker up in the corner. And then we have Funimals. That one has the Kmart sticker. This was from the Coronation collection. Fun Parade birthday and get well wishes. It was a blue light special, right? This one I don't know, but look at it's fantasy cards. I know. And this box is really cool. It's a bigger box with this dog on it. Look at the flower detail that wraps around the box. Novelty dog everyday assortment. Yeah, I remember being in there when they had that little cart with the blue light on it. And then they would say blue light special. So these are available. If anybody's interested, we can come up with a start price. But these are your choices on the empty card boxes here.
6 of them?
There are 6. Yeah. 6 different ones here. Is anybody interested in empty card boxes?
That one's kind of different.
Yeah. Betty's in at 5. And this is going to be for choice, okay? All right. G, you want to hold those up for me? All righty. Well, we are going to start the countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, waiting for that stop to come up here. Betty, you got it. Which one or ones would you like? I can show them again.
What's Bree put a Y in for?
She put yes.
Oh.
We have the rose one here. You want the Caprice box.
That's this one.
Oh, it is. All right, good choice. You got this one right here from Kmart. Beautiful Caprice style. You got it. The other boxes are available if there's any interest. There you go, bub. Gigi. Gigi boom pa pipa. Gigi boom pa pipa. Now, I do have another card box back here. This one's pretty special. It's a Christmas one. I haven't looked this up. Now, this one does have a couple condition issues here. We've got some tape on the end here that says Christmas stamps. There's no Christmas stamps in here. It is empty. And somebody wrote 25 up on the top. However, tell me this isn't amazing. Look at the ornaments. How amazing is that? Decorated with sparkle snow puff. So I don't know what's wrong. I haven't looked these up. I know that the Christmas ones can command a little bit more because, you know, they're Christmas. They're amazing. So I probably will start this one off at $8, which is still a very good deal. If there's any interest. Oh, Bug, I see you in at 5. I am going to start this at 8 and I'm going to type it in, okay? If I could type. I see Bug, I see you're right above there at 8 on the Christmas box. Bonnie's in at 10. It is amazing. Again, you use some of your undo to get this off of here. You wouldn't be able to get the 25 off, but you could put maybe a little Christmas sticker or something over it if it bothers you. I think it's amazing. Bonnie, I see you're 10. Does have some tape residue on the back side here, but you're going to have it displayed like this. And I'm sure if you use that undo stuff, you could get that off there as well. All right, let's go ahead and start the countdown here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. There's that. There is our stop. Bonnie, you got it. It's coming your way. Christmas box. So we have the dog one, the rose one, the Funimals, polka dot, and then the Fun Parade box is still available. If interested. All right. We have another envelope here. This one's from 1939 out of Niagara Falls. We'll do a $2 start on this one here. It's got a really cool Puerto Rico postage stamp.
It's a 3-cent Puerto Rico stamp. Some of those stamps are, they can be valuable. I'm not saying this is, but that's a beautiful stamp.
It is.
It's back when they used to make beautiful stamps.
And it's Niagara Falls. Oh, cool. Breeze in at 2. 1939, huh? Let's go ahead and start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. There's our stop. Waiting for it to come up here. There it is. Bree, that's coming your way for $2. Thank you. This next one here is very cool. If you like circus stuff. What is inside here, though? It's unopened. I wonder what's inside because it's still sealed. This is from 1966, first day of issued, circle, 19th century circus, capital of the nation, official first day cover. Oh, is it a cover in there?
No, the first day a stamp is issued.
But there's something inside.
They have, I don't know what it is. It may be stamps. I don't know.
No, I think it's something else.
Okay, well, you would know more than me on
Let's
it.
do a $4 start on this one. This one's pretty cool. $4 start. There's something inside here. You'd have to steam it open. I don't know if it's like a blotter or something for first day, but it has this amazing circus stamp here. Got the circus, and it's sealed in very good condition. Donna's in at 4. Let's go ahead and start the countdown here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Waiting for that stop to pop up here. There it is. I see Karen came in at 5. Donna came in at 6. And there's our stop. Donna, you got that for $6. Thank you so much. Now, I have a really cool item here. It is priced a little bit higher, but it's amazing. And I'm out of Post-it notes. So I'll have to grab some of those. This is really, really cool. It's a $40 start. If this doesn't sell, I'm going to list it on eBay because I'm uncovering all this really cool ephemera stuff over here. And I don't think I have maybe one ephemera thing posted on eBay, so I need to start doing that. These are Western Union Telegraph blanks, a book of them. Look at this. Western Union Telegraph blanks. Smart travelers always use telegraph. United Airlines. This is the back of it. This tells you for different greetings to use for your telegraphs. They are all in here. You get a whole booklet of them. Yes. How amazing is that? So on the back, it gives you, and there is a carbon in the back here that you would use for them. Let me show you what one of the tags look like. Are they numbered? No, it doesn't look like it. So this is what they look like here. Western Union. And this is what the back side of them look like. All messages taken by this company are subject to the following terms. It goes through that. Classes of service, full rate, letter, telegram, domestic services. So it's got that on the back. But on the back here, these are different. Yes. For engagement, you could say, delighted to hear the good news and wish you great happiness. Weddings, best wishes on the newlywed, smiles, cheer, and sunshine galore. Birthdays, wishing you health and happiness on your birthday and for many years to come. So it gives you different things. And I think there's more inside that. Yeah, there's more greetings inside this back cover too, like good luck, thank you, commencement, congratulations, and bon voyage. So this, I know it's a little pricey. However, we did pay up for this because we wanted, to bring you something different. So this is a $40 start if there's any interest. And if it doesn't sell today, we're going to list that on eBay. All right, we'll set that aside. Now I have magazines. We've got postcards. I've got some more cookbooks. I've got a vintage Disney item back here. I have a little box of cards. Some greeting cards. What would you like to see? Postcards. All right. Postcards, Gigi. I have postcards back here too. I have some Kewpie postcards. If you like Kewpies. I just found another circus thing. This one is just arrived after our hard trip went right to bed. So it's a little Cupid tripping. This one is from 1916. 1916 on this Cupid card. We would do a $4 start on this. Dear Mother, how are you? Let me type that in real quick. $4 start. Didn't go in right. There we go. Dear Mother, how are you? I am having lots of fun. We are going auto riding soon as Mrs. Emery comes back and to something at the dance Thursday night. And guess what? Some. But yeah, talking about maybe she was on vacation and was doing all kinds of fun stuff like riding in a car or going to a dance. And she was sending this to her mother. Again, this is 1916. I see Bonnie in at 4. Let's go ahead and count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. You know what? I hit that stop too soon, so that's my fault. But yes, that's going to go to Bonnie. Let me grab some Post-it notes. I run out. Work with me here. Those are big ones. I want those. All right, we got us a pack of some Post-it notes here. That was during World War I. Really? No. If I can get the Post-it notes open. It's going to be one of those days. Well, it's almost over. Yes, I agree. Take me back, right? All right, Bonnie, you got that. $4. Now, we have a whole crate of postcards here. I have 3 newer Cupid cards. These would be a $2 start if there's any interest on these. They're just very cute Cupid cards. That one's a Merry Christmas. This one says Cupid Farmer. And then we have a little Cupid with a frog and a little chicky chick. Those, if there's any interest in those. Set these in here. All right, let me see the postcard situation. This one's from 1913. 1913 on this one. Let's do a $3 start. Oops. I said 3 and I typed in 4. Good golly. No, I'm the pal peanut butter.
Who's trying to buy your peanut butter?
Betty is.
Betty.
She sees my pal peanut butter. I got a sparkle one up there now. You didn't even notice the sparkle one. You guys are bidding and I didn't even show you the postcards unless you're bidding on the Cupid ones. Are you bidding on the Cupid ones? If you are, that's totally fine. All right. I think you're bidding probably on the Cupid cards here. We have 3. I actually have one in the envelope here. It's a little egg one where I think it opens up and there's Cupids inside. So really you're going to have 4 different choices. This one's still in the package. It's from 2000, so technically it's vintage. All right. I see. Okay, Donna's bidding on the postcard from 1913. Okay. Let me go ahead and do these for Bonnie real quick, and then we'll do... No, they're not marked. Then we'll do the 1913 one, okay? So, Bonnie, you are in... I I see you in at 5. Do you want to be in at 3? Just let me know.
Hey, Dusty Moose. Hello.
Hi, Dusty Moose. We're going to count this down for Bonnie. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, so we're doing this for Bonnie real quick. Bonnie, I'm going to put you back at $3 because Donna was bidding on something else. Are you sure? All right, which one or ones would you like? We have the Easter egg one. It is still in the package. These are reproduction ones. We have the Christmas ones, the Christmas one with the phone. The Kewpie Farmer. Betty said, oh, that's nice, Gino.
Okay, I'm going to sweeten the pot a little bit.
What'd you do? And then the frog and the chick.
Look at that sparkle peanut butter jar. Isn't
That's
that
Pal.
beautiful? Oh, the other one's sparkle.
This is, look at Sparkle. Isn't that neat?
Boy, it's too bad they're not for sale.
All right, she wants the Christmas one. That is going to be this one with the little phones on it. The other ones are still available. Thank you. There's that. Okay, now this one is weird. Is pretty weird. Okay, we're going to do a $3 start.
Well, look who's showing it.
It is 1913. So, Donna, I know you were in at 3 already, but you might want to take a look before you put your bid in because it's a little odd. I picked it because it was weird. It is, I'm having the swellest kind of a time. Liniment for poison, ivy, insects, or stings. Lotion for external use. Old rye tonsil varnish for internal use.
Tonsil varnish.
Tonsil varnish, yeah. He's all swelled up. I'm having the swellest of a time. He's got all of his medicines there on the table. Look at his face. 1913 on this one. It is filled out on the back. Hello, brother, and all. So it looks like it's from Sister Mary to her brother. But I just love those bottles. I thought I was going to get this to put out for Halloween because it had like a creepy look to it. So, yes, it's very different. All right. We are going to start the countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I can show the Nancy Ann dolls if you're interested. I know I have them just sitting back there. I just bought them at a estate sale, so I haven't looked any of them up, but I know what I paid for them. So, all right, Donna, you got it. It's a weird one, huh? I like the weird ones like that. There's that. Oops. Put that back up here. I love my old peanut butter jars.
So that's from a grocery store. It was Sparkle Supermarkets from Akron, Ohio, and it looks like there may actually be some Sparkle Supermarkets left. I've never heard of them before. SparkleMarkets.com.
I accidentally pulled that out. I didn't know it was in there. Sorry.
For what?
I accidentally pulled it out with postcards. You had it in there somewhere.
Oh, so I don't know.
Okay. This one, I'm not sure the year. It is postmarked and it's a 1-cent stamp, so it is going to be early 1900s. We're going to do a $2 start on this one. You're interested in the dolls. Okay, I can show those next. Not a problem. I was going to do all ephemera tonight, but since they're sitting there, we can show them to you, and if you're interested in any, okay? When you're ready to run in double harness, gal, I'll shoot the question. You got some little boots there with spurs, a Western style postcard. Again, I can't make out the postmark. I'm guessing it's like 1910, probably right around there. And it is filled out on the back. Does it have a date up there? But a cute little Western card. I loved it. Look at her little ponytail in the back. All right, let's go ahead and count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
Wanda, are you still in here? Just checking.
There's our stop. Donna, you got it. I think Jerry was asking about them too. So Jerry, if you're in here, Wanda, we're going to show the dolls here. I haven't looked them at any of them up. They're all going to be a $10 start because I know what I paid for them. So that's where they're going to start. But I can show them. And then if you want to, if you want any of them, we can go from there. $10 start for choice. I'll show like 5 at a time so it doesn't get confusing. First up is this one here. Now she comes with her stand, but it's not on her. She's super duper cute. She does have a hand tag. All right, Jerry, we're going to do these dolls real quick. Nancy Ann. What does that say? My gosh. Saturday's Child. These, I think, are composition, which I have not researched them at all. I think the composition ones are probably worth more. She does have jointed legs. She's got her little pantaloons on. She is a redhead. She does come with her stand. I think all of them do with the exception of one. And she is a redhead with like a polka dot dress. Really adorable. She has a little broom. Their composition, they have some weight to them. Okay, that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is going to be this blonde gal here. She has a felt hat, pink dress. She does not have jointed legs. I think she's composition too. This lady had a big collection of them, and I just picked out like 10 of them that I liked because she had so many of them. But she has a little felt hat with a little millinery flower there, and she's in her pink dress. She does have fixed legs. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is this little lady in her stripy dress with her little hat. I'm not quite sure how the hat goes on. Maybe like that. These are a $10 start for choice. This is number 3. Number 4 is in this purple and pink dress. This one she has a tag on it. I think she put bisque on here, but I don't know what the tag means. It's just hanging. She has fixed legs. Blonde hair. Well, because Jerry's already bid on them, Jerry, you just have to put your bid of $10 in, unless Jerry passes. Okay, Betty's in. If I didn't have any bids, I could do a deal, but now that I have people bidding, I wouldn't be able to. Sorry, I didn't know that you wanted the whole lot. So that's 4, and number 5 is going to be this little one here. She doesn't have a stand. She was my favorite though. She is jointed. She's got the jointed legs. Look at her little face. I think she's adorable. And she feels like, I don't know if she's like her faces. I don't know if these are composition or if these are like porcelain or what they're made out of. But they have some weight to them. You know, the ones that are plastic, these feel different than that. These have some weight. They're either like a bisque or composition or something like that, okay?
You got two $10 bids. I don't know what to do with them.
Well, Betty had the first 10 and then Jerry came in at 10. So Jerry, if you're interested, come in. You got to come in at 11 or more. So this is going to be the first 5 that we have. Again, I'll show them to you. We have this little girl in her stripy dress. She just looks like she's a little stinker butt. And then we have purple and pink.
Hey, Romola.
Hi, Romola.
So right now the bid is with Bonnie at 12. Bonnie's the first 12 I see.
And then Bonnie's in at 13.
13.
All right, we have this little stripy lady here. So if I get it up close, I don't know a lot about these. Do you think these are composition? That's what they look like to me. But again, I have not researched these, so they could be porcelain or bisque or whatever. But they don't feel like plastic to me. They have some weight to them. She has a little bit of paint loss on her face, but you could touch up her little lippy lips with some red.
This one's got a little tag hanging on the wrist.
Yeah, I saw that. And then we have her in her pink dress and her blue felt hat.
Storybook hat.
I see Jerry is out. And then we have the little polka dot dress. She's got her broom. All right. These are the OG ones. I thought so, but I just haven't had, I'm just re-showing them again. These are the 5 available. So those are the 5 available. I am seeing Bonnie in at 15. So it's choice.
She was just re-showing each one of them.
Yeah. 5 in this, 5 different ones to pick from here. So it's for choice. Right now I'm seeing Bonnie in at 15. So and hi Romola, just in case I missed you there. We are going to go ahead and start the countdown here. So if you're interested, get those bids in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right. I see Betty came in at 16, and there is the stop. So Betty, you are going to get first choice, and then it's going to go to Bonnie. I'll show them again. We have pink and purple. Her dress. And these could use a good like steaming to fix their dresses. So she's in a pink, like a lavender, right? And then we have the little stripy girl here with the pouty lips. Number 3 red stripe. This one right here. You got it. Was that the only one you wanted? She does have paint loss on her face, so you just would need to touch it up. Okay. Betty got the little stripy gal here. We have another one coming up. She looks very similar, and she's in polka dots. They look really cute together. There's that one. Be careful with her. So we are Bonnie, $15. You want all the ones left? There's 4 of them. Gift ones to Jerry and Betty for the others. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
So what is she saying exactly?
So you want to give 2 to Jerry and 2 to Betty. That's very sweet. Do you want to pick which ones go where? That is awful nice. My goodness. Okay, that would go separate. So let's see. Why don't we mix a blonde with a redhead and a blonde? Okay, Bonnie. So who do you want these two to go to? The little troublemaker one and the beautiful lavender dress. Just let me know. All right. So you want me just to pick what goes where? I can do that. Let's send those two.
Well, it says whoever wants them.
All right. So we're going to give those two to Jerry. And then we're going to give these two to Betty. All right. So if you put that in a bag together, this in a bag together. Thank you so much. Did something fall? I think it's on my slipper. That's super sweet of you. Thank you. And just set this, stick it to one of Bonnie's items. And that way I know. All righty. Well, let's just jump into some postcards here. Actually, I'm going to mix it up a bit. We have some more ration books here. That's probably one of the nicest things I've seen. Very sweet. Betty, yes, you got your red stripe one. Mm-hmm. I have 1, 2, 3.
Betty didn't do the rest. Oh, yes.
Yes, she did.
Sorry. Looking at these.
I have 4 dolls left. One of them I think is plastic, but the other ones are those composition ones. And then there's 2 other kinds of little dolls here too. But we have some more ration books here, so let's take a look. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these available. $3 start. $3 start. Woo. More ration books. This is book number 4. Book number 3. We have another book 4 here. And these have the little stickers in there. I guess I should show that. There's that one. $3 start. You're going to get choice on these. This one says Helen Davis, ration book number 3. 40 years old female, 129 pounds, 5'5", housewife. This is from the 1940s. Okay, I can show those next. Yeah, and they have the ration stamps in here. All right, doesn't look like there's any interest in these. So I will set those aside. I can show them to you real quick.
Wow, that Pal peanut butter jar is nice.
So is the sparkle and the velvet. Didn't I have one more up there? I don't know. You're a troublemaker. Oh, Bonnie's in at 3 on the ration box. All right. Ouch. Let's go ahead and count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Betty gave you a mean face
For what?
bringing up the peanut butter jar.
Oh, you think that's bad? I just dropped that $1 you bought.
You did not stop it.
It's in 100 pieces, but I'll put it back together. Don't you worry.
He's such a troublemaker. All right, so we have different ones here. We have, we'll call this one number 1. That's number 1.
Who is?
Number 2. Oops.
Wait a minute. Who got that?
Bonnie. And then I see Donna in there. You picked. Do you just want one of them?
They have stamps in them and everything.
Yeah.
That one
I'm going to pick this one for you. All right.
Yeah.
Bonnie. And then Donna, you're up next. Which one or ones would you like? We have, how many left? There's that one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. 5 of them left. And let me make sure they all have stamps in them. They all have kind of different stamps in them too. Pretty interesting.
Well, it depends on what commodity they're for.
Yeah. Like this one has these stamps in them. But then this one has this one and this one in it. So yeah, they must mean different things. And you can see this one's got like some fruit and vegetable ones there. I'll take 2, one with a stamp and one with a different stamp. Okay. We'll get you 1 and 1. These 2 right here are coming your way. So I have 3 ration books left if there's any interest. Boop. All right, let me show these dolls. Betty, you want one? Okay. I have these 3 left. I have this one here with these smaller stamps in them. They look like this. And then I have this one with these bigger stamps. You want big or small? I have 2 of the big stamps and 1 of the small stamps. Is there a ration book in there too? Ooh. Just let me know which one or ones you want and I will. 1 big and 1 small. Okay.
This one's full of stamps too.
I have 1 big one left here.
This is full.
The small ones. Okay.
It's right here. I don't know if it's in
You got it. There's that. I do have one little book that looks like this. It's embossed.
Well, the book is inside of it.
And it's got a ration book inside.
I think that was where they just kept their ration books back in the day. Because they're the book.
It's got the small stamps in it. So this one be, we would say a $4 start on this if anybody's interested. And I will throw the other ration book in there. So it'll have 2 ration books in there in the leather. I don't know if it's leather. Whatever it is. Leather. But it's neat that it has the initials on there. All right. I see Donna in at 4. Let's go ahead and start that countdown. Hit it, bub. No, not me. I hope that hurt. You hit me because you said bub?
No, you said it.
I said, okay, whatever. Count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. You're going to be in trouble, mister.
I'm always in trouble.
Oh my
Where I
goodness,
live.
we've got some bids coming in here. There's our stop. Donna came in at $14. Holy moly. You guys wanted that one. Karen, you came in right after. Thank you all so much for your bids on that. I appreciate it. My goodness. I appreciate you. So we're going to do the rest of the dolls here. If there's any interest, again, $10 start for choice. It is pretty cool. I don't even remember having most of the stuff in that. I mean, I still have a lot over there that I haven't gone through. So we're just uncovering stuff today. It was a ration book in like a little booklet, like a leather.
The book was separate. It was just like a cover or something.
Yeah,
sold
it
back
held
in day
the
to keep
ration
them in.
books.
So
Look
just
at this
neat.
one.
It's very unusual, I'm sure.
She has her tag on her hand, and it says, pretty as a picture. So she's just like the little stripy girl before, but she has polka dot dress. She's fixed legs, but heavier. And I love her little face. That's the first option. This little brunette is the next one here. I don't know if this hat went with her. I had like all the dolls together and this hat was loose in there, and she's, I think, one of the only ones that didn't have a hat, so I just put it on her, but I don't know if it goes with her. But yeah, you can see her without her hat, her little brunette. She has like a little checkered dress. She's fixed. Her feet are fixed. And the last one here is in a green dress, and I think she's plastic. She's lighter, but she sure is pretty. I picked her up anyway because I really liked her. She's in this beautiful dress, and she's got this beautiful auburn hair. She's got a millinery flower up on her hat. And these do come with the stands as well. All right, I see Bonnie in at 11, Dusty Moose at 12. We are going to go ahead and start that countdown. She is cute, huh? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, we'll wait for that stop to pop up here. Marilyn's in here. Hi, Marilyn. I didn't see you here. Marilyn got in there at 14 right before the bid ends. So, Marilyn, you're going to get first choice here. Again, you have the beautiful one in the green dress. I think she's a plastic one, a newer one. I mean, she's still old, but you can see she's in really good condition. She's got the flower up on her hat there. The second one is the one in the little checkered dress here. I don't know if the hat goes with her, but it's going to come with her. And then we have the little, I guess it's not really polka dot. I thought it was polka dots. They're like little diamonds. You want these two right here, the green and the red. You got it.
What about the one still standing back there?
Oh my God, there is one. Why didn't you say something?
I just saw it. Why didn't
I
you
just
look?
saw it. There is one more back there. Oh my gosh. I'll show it to you in a minute.
That's my girl.
Okay, you want the green and the red. You got it, Marilyn. I missed one. There is one back there, and I missed it. Okay, those two. Oh, wait. You want this one? The checkered one. This one. The brunette. You want the brunette, not this one. Right? Checkered. Got it. I don't want to give you the wrong one. Okay. So this little gal here is still available. She's got the little diamond pattern. And there's another one back here that I totally missed. So we can run these one more time here on these two. Okay, we'll start them at 10. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I got to go down the list here. Dusty Moose. Did you want this at 12? Her little hand tag just fell off.
Nice job.
Yeah. You want this one? Okay. She's coming your way. Thank you. I almost did something illegal there. I almost put it up there without offering it to down the list.
Our email address is on the screen, Dusty. I don't know if
Thank you.
we've done business with you. We have your address.
I see Dusty all the time in Ariana sales, and you went with William to Misty's opening, right? I think so. We got one more here. We're going to start it at $10. $10 start. She is a pink gal. 6 legs. Yes, use 3 E's in sweet. Here's her pink dress. She's got her little pantaloons. She has the felt hat with the millinery flower. Really pretty.
Very nice. I think you should have got the rest of them.
Oh, there was a lot. She had hundreds of these dolls.
Yep.
Hundreds of them. And it was so packed in there. And I was on my lunch break, so I just picked just a few of them. But yeah. Yep, I'm watching. I love watching the vlogs. I think the vlogs are my favorite. I've been watching Ginger Chick Rehab. I always watch Misty. I always watch Alex's. She's been getting some killer stuff from auction. Of course, I watch Tammy and I watch Dee, and I just love the vlog series. So yes, anytime there's a vlog, I'm watching them. At the holidays, I love when it's just day-to-day life and people put their vlog on there. I love it. But yes, makes me want to go to Ireland for sure. Except that breakfast that they were eating was a little weird. But all right, I see Dusty Moose in at 10. We're going to go ahead and count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. We're waiting for that stop to pop up. There it is. That's going to Dusty Moose for 10. Thank you so much. All right. I have 2 other little dolls here. I might as well show you. These are the last ones that I picked up from that sale. She was cute. I don't know who makes her. This could be a homemade piece here. It does say $19.99 on the back right there. So she may have been like a hobbyist piece, but look at her face. She's really cute. You got to hold the baby. Oh my gosh. Wait. I know. The beans at breakfast kind of grossed me out with the eggs and those weird sausages. I was like, but the baby that I gave Misty, that really ugly one, I found that in a barn on the 127 sale, and I messaged her. I'm like, is this the baby you're looking for? Because this thing is really weird looking. But if there's any interest in her, $3 or $4 start. If there's any interest, she's super duper cute. She does have a gold tie up at the top, like you could hang her. But if you didn't want to hang her, you could stand her up, certainly. Look at the lashes. So she's adorable. If there's any interest in her. The other one is much older, and it's a torso. I like buying these because I put them out for Halloween. This one here is just the torso. I put little things in their heads. I have air plants. Sometimes I put in there. Sometimes you could put hat pins. There's a lot you can do with these. Yeah. So this one's just the torso. All right. Well, Dusty, why don't you start us off? You just start us off on this if you're interested, okay? Look at the little tushy. Yeah. I have some really creepy ones. I have one with a cracked head. Well, why don't you start us off where you want to be? You just put your start price in. Look at the eyes. I see 7. Let's go ahead and count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right, we'll wait for that stop to come through.
I'll tell you what.
Thank you so much.
That moose isn't too dusty tonight.
She's dancing with no legs. Thank you, Dusty. William, I have more Rufus Goofus. If you need any more for your collection, I got a lot of birds. The piggy, a panda. So if you need any Rufus Goofus, you let me know. All right, let's take a look here, see what else we got. I have vintage magazines. I have a vintage postcard book, which is amazing. Just oddball stuff back here, cookbooks, stuff like that. So let's just jump right in. I have this amazing vintage Disneyland Sleeping Beauty Castle. Funny story on that. It's from the year that his parents got married, and they went to Disneyland right when it opened, or Disneyland.
No, they went in 57 on their honeymoon. It opened in 55.
So we bought them this Disneyland book that from the opening of Sleeping Beauty Castle or whatever from that year.
Donna wants the postcard book.
Yep, I'm gonna grab it. She gave it back to us. We went over to her house. She gave it back to us. She's like, I think you gave this to me, but you can have it back. We gave it to her them like years ago. She don't want it anymore, so she gave it back to us. So I'll put that over here. All right. So the postcard book here. I know, William. I really want to open one. I have to reach 1,000 subs. I'm at 931, and that Humpty Dumpty will be opened up when we reach 1,000. And then we will give him away with all the contents inside, because I want to know what's inside too, for sure. All right, so this postcard book, does it have 120 in here? There'll be 120 postcards in here, okay?
I think we already checked it out. There's 120 in there.
Yeah.
This is 114 adds 6.
So 120 postcards in here. I love it just for the cover. Thank you, Dusty. You ready? Look at that cover. Embossed. What are these? Chrysanthemums? Humpty Dumpty. This is amazing. Now, it has a higher price because there's so many postcards inside, and we paid up for the book. You remember where we got that? I do. It was from the 127. So it's $75 start, but you're getting a lot of postcards in here. 120 postcards. I don't know if they're new or used. They could be mixed in here. But they are old postcards.
Well, you can take one out. Look. I mean, it doesn't mean they're all new or all used.
Yeah. This one's used.
Yep.
And it is from early 1900s on that one. It's got the 1-cent stamp. So we got some Easter cards here. That one's creepy. Oh, Tommy Brown, ain't you awful? That one's weird. I would say these are probably mostly used. Oops, I skipped a page. Hopefully you can see these. It's kind of hard. I think I saw it come through. Yes.
You can't buy postcards for less than $1 a piece anymore. So 70 or what 120 and in the book is a killer deal at 75, I think.
That one's pretty. Penn Harris Hotel, Roachdale, Indiana. Ooh, that one is pretty. Gooderham Fountain, Toronto, Canada. That one is neat. That looks like, I thought that was Coney Island at first. We got the White House on here from DC. So, ooh. Now some of the pages, like the binding here, might be a little loose on them, but for the age,
yeah.
I think, does this book have a year on it? I mean, this book is old.
Well, the postcards are, I would say everything I've seen in here is 100+ years old. So.
And you know what? I'll throw some extra ones in there for you to add so you can keep going with your collection. But yes, I'll have, you want to count these to make sure there's at least 120, and then we'll add some extras in there.
Well, if that, when you get ready, yeah.
Yeah. So I see Donna in at 75. We are going to go ahead and count that down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, we're waiting for that to come through. I'm going to go through here and just grab some.
Here's one from 1920.
Waiting for the stop to come up. All right, Donna came in at 85, Romola in at 92, and then Donna at 100. Donna, your 100 came through right after the stop. I see Romola at 92. And I thank you all for your bids. I do have another book here. It is empty, but we have tons of postcards if you wanted to get some cards to go in there. So I'm just grabbing a handful of some postcards here for you. That's going to go to Romola. This one's amazing. We're going to add these to your book for free, okay? Look at this one.
Okay.
We got one here. American Falls. So I'm going to add these in your book so you can keep going with your collection. I just grabbed a handful. We've got a whole crate of postcards here. And some, these aren't used. Some of them aren't.
I don't know where my paper is.
Now you know what?
The paper you pulled out of it earlier, I had unused ones all put together.
Oh, sorry about that. So we'll add all those postcards in there for you.
There'll be at least 120, if not more.
Thank you, Donna. All right. There's that. All righty. Is anybody interested in any vintage Cosmopolitan magazines from like the 40s? I have 4 of those available. And then we have some really fun anthropomorphic veggies. Oh, her collection started by her great uncles. Cool. Thank you. We sure do appreciate it. I need to start moving stock so I can get some new stuff. You want to see those veggies? All right. Let's take a look here. This looks to be a Worcester. Is that how you say it? Worcester? How do you say that, Bub? Worcester?
Mhm.
Worcester Salt Company. Advertisement, salt away your vegetables. Let's do a $5 start. Don't look, Bug. Don't look. Salt away your vegetables. They're dancing around the ivory salt. Pure salt. This is like a pamphlet here. So it is, I would say, all about the cover on this one. There are graphics throughout, black and white. Curing of vegetables by fermentation. Pickled beets. Cured cucumbers. This one here, though, is all about the cover with those veggies dancing around. Dusty, I see you in at 5. There's your corn, Dusty. Yep, there's corn. That's got to be like a tomato or something. Look at the legs. Look at the legs on the tomato. And then what is that, like bok choy or something? We got some beans or something, but the legs on the cabbage there too. Sheesh. All right. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It's a parsnip. Okay. And a buff tomato. There's our stop. Dusty, you got the anthropomorphic veggies for $5. Thank you so much. Now, what did I do with my Post-it notes? Gee, do you have my Post-it notes in your hand?
Probably under something.
I'm thinking so. I found them. All right. Thank you, thank you.
You have enough?
Yep, I have a whole little stack here. We have a Jello book here. What Mrs. Dewey did with the new Jello? 48 fascinating new recipes. This is cool. Little booklet here. I love the graphic on this, and the graphic on the back is just as cool. What year is this? Does it say? Sometimes these Jello books have really cool like graphics inside. One time I found some Kewpies in one. This one has the Jello molds in here. We got, looks like a lemon meringue pie. Yeah, she killed the Jello in the library. You see her beating it with a candlestick, and there's Jello everywhere. Saccharine dessert. So this booklet is really cool. We would do a $4 start on the Jello booklet if there's any interest. $4 start. If you're watching back and you see something that didn't sell that you're interested in, you can always reach out to me. My email is on the screen there, sweetadeline@aol.com. You can always email me. I'll let you know if it's available. If you want to give me an offer, you can certainly do that as well. Let's see what other cool graphics we got here. This Jello one is pretty amazing. We have 1931 100 glorified recipes. This is by Mary Blake. We have, La Choi's sauce. What does that say? La Choy sauce and Sprouts and other products, the trademark La Choy, 1923. We have the Heinz Way, great graphic on that one. If you're seeing one here that you want me to show, I can do it. Just let me know. This is Battle Creek Health Foods. This is cool. Drinks for every occasion. 1930 on this one. Come in the kitchen. come into the kitchen. That one looks like it's 1920s. What is this one? 1924 Household Handbook. These are all little pamphlets and like cookbooks. Let me take a look. They're all different prices, but if you saw one you're interested in, no, not the LaChoy cookbook, probably not. You know, Chinese food for me is white meat chicken breaded on white rice with gravy over the top and some soy sauce. That's it. This one's really cool. So they're little booklets. They're like, some of them are cookbooks, some of them are pamphlets. These are all different things. This one is really cool. This one I'm going to start out at $7. Okay. Mary Blake. Actually, I'll do this one after the Mary Blake.
Oh, she's offering $100 for that?
It's 100 glorified recipes. All right, so let's take a look at this one. Do you want to start us off, Marilyn, at a price? Table of contents. We've got carnation for hot and cold beverages. This must be a carnation. Ah, they're carnation flowers. Carnation booklet. You've got all kinds of dessert recipes in here. Carnation fudge. We've got some ice creams. Let me see if I can find a year on this. It's 1931. That's, ooh, look at the inside cover of this. Isn't that beautiful? That soup looks disgusting, though. I don't know how, Katie ate that Jello. That Jello thing that she made. There's no way. But look at the graphics in here. From the 1930s. It's a carnation style cookbook, and there are color illustrations throughout. All right, Marilyn's in at 5. Let's go ahead and start the countdown here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. It's disgusting. I can't. She put all kinds of stuff in it.
Sounds delicious.
She couldn't eat it. It was, I think she spit it out. How could you eat that back in the day, like with peas and carrots and lettuce and stuff in your Jello?
Because guess what? That's all you had to eat.
No. I'd eat dirt before I ate that.
No, you
pretty gross. All right, I have a really cool Jello book here. It's pretty gross. I think I said 7 on this. We're going to start it at 7. I don't know if there'll be any interest, but there's some cool stuff in here. Now, it doesn't really look like a Jello book, but it is. Look closely. See it right there? Looks like it fell off a train. This is the inside cover. What year is this? Does it say? This is old. I don't see a year on here yet, but look inside the cover.
It's very early 1900s.
Yeah, I would say so too.
But that's when Jello came out. It's like 1907 or something like that. So.
Look at this graphic. All kinds of cherry whip, coffee Jello, Jello raspberry jam, fruit pudding, orange Jello, strawberry Jello. Menu: Jello fruit cocktail, olive, celery, clam biscuit dinner rolls, roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, brown gravy, brown potatoes, spinach with toast points, tomato Jello salad, cheese wafers, glorified rice with chocolate sauce and coffee, ginger ale salad, plum pudding with whipped cream. So it has like these little menus here throughout. Different menus, if you will. And then these full colored illustrations. They're super cool. And it goes like that throughout the book at different menus. But look what's inside here. There's an advertisement. And you can see the book is held together with these strings. Look at the Jello ice cream powder advertisement in here. This is the back side of it.
As I understood it, they put the early ones together with strings so they could add stuff to it.
So they
add
are
staples too, doesn't it?
I don't know the year on this book. I don't know. No, it's all held together with strings.
Yeah. You do a quick.
I don't see a date on here, but look at the graphic inside the front cover. You can see how old the little girl is.
A quick picture of it.
He's going to do a quick Google search and see if we can get a date on it. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and count it down. I see Dusty in at 7. I know, the Jello ones are great. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. He'll do a search here and see if he can find a year on it. Waiting for that stop, come up. There it is. Dusty, that is coming your way for $7. Thank you. There's that. This, let's take a look here.
This is 1924.
1924.
Jello brand, 18 pages, 4x6.
19, it looks older than 1920s to me with that graphic inside the front cover. Coffee Jello. This one's pretty cool here. It is 1924 Household Handbook by Johnson & Johnson. You got your Johnson & Johnson in the corner there, printed in the USA. That's the front. This is the back here. We got some advertisements for toothpaste, toilet and baby powder, and antiseptic cleansing.
If you guys make it, eat it. I just want a video of you eating it.
Gross.
Just to see who barfs first.
No, Mark. Not going to happen. He eats anchovies. I think it's disgusting, and no way am I eating a snail. I literally have the palate of an 8-year-old. I eat chicken fingers, but they have to be white meat chicken fingers, and there can't be any weird stuff in them, because if I bite into something weird, I'm not eating the rest of them.
You're so weird.
I know. I give them to him. Your druggist is more than a merchant.
Yeah,
Hi, Stephanie. We've got all kinds of diseases in here. The sick room, colds.
Oh, we got diseases.
Croup, chickenpox, diphtheria, consumption, influenza, and grip. Gino eats it on pizza. Disgusting. And his salads. Measles. I can't even tell you. So this is 1924. It's in brand new condition. I would say we have to start this one at $8. So let me type that in. $8 start. It goes through all different kinds of like advertising, different products that they have, disinfectants, antiseptics, blisters, sputum cup. I don't know. Shaving cream soap, adhesive plaster. It's all their different products with the graphics in here of them from the 1920s. And then there's all different diseases, first aid, broken bones and how to fix them. That's pretty cool. And it has a little first aid book in here for the injured. I guess maybe this is something that you would keep But a great book from the 1920s. I see Dusty is in at 8. We are going to start the countdown here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right. Let's wait for that stop to come up
How
here.
late are you going?
Probably till 10:30. We'll go a little bit longer and then we'll call it a night because I gotta get up in the morning. So funny story. He likes disgusting food sometimes, and I don't. I have a break in the middle of my day. I work in the morning and then I work in the evening. So I have this break. Usually I'll do running around and then I take a quick cat nap, usually like an hour. I laid down at my cat nap. It woke me up a smell like you would not believe. It was disgusting. I know, Stephanie, it was just a quick pop-up sale. He had taken a can of salmon.
Look, I grew up, my grandmother, who lived with us, was German. And I learned to like Braunschweiger, different cheeses. She'd make salmon patties when we were kids with the canned salmon.
That child's cookbook goes in here, the Jello one, if you want.
Huh?
The little cookbook, the little Jello one can fit in there.
I don't know where it's at.
You might have taken it over already.
Anyhow, so out in California, the red sockeye salmon cans were up to like almost $15 a piece. We moved back here in 2022, and first time I saw them in the store, they were on sale for like $3.50 a can or whatever. So I bought several, and later I bought more because they're good for 3 years once they're canned, something like that. And I just opened one up finally the other day because I couldn't stand it anymore. Somebody had to complain about the smell.
I literally
I thought it smelled like roses, but
it smelled like the dog had a big accident in the house. It was disgusting, mixed with
I think you're a little overly
fish.
dramatic.
Ugh.
A little overly dramatic.
And then we have this amazing little lot here. Now I do like shrimp, lobster, crab, and like a whitefish, but Jello Book with the cabin. Jello Book with the cabin. This one with the bear on it, I think, is the one that you're interested in. Let's take a look at it. I must like Jello. I have a lot of Jello books here. Oh, this one's cool. Now, it does have a condition issue. It looks like somebody used pencil and kind of scribbled, but you might be able to get that off. Let me just see. I have an eraser here. It is coming off with an eraser. So I just used one of these. They scribbled in pencil on there, but you could probably get that off. This is tied together with a string. You got the bear. It looks like it has a Jello advertisement attached to the back here, the ice cream powder attached with the string to the book. And you can start us off on this one at $4 if you'd like. Now, this one does have the condition issue. It looks like there's a torn piece on the back here.
I hear you, Karen.
But again, I've never seen a Jello book with a bear on it. It's pretty cool. Let's see what's inside. This is the inside cover. Does it have a year on it? No. You got the little girl. The Jello mold. We got all kinds of different recipes, and then they give you a picture of like an outdoor scene with it, which is very unusual.
I like sushi and sashimi too. So
this. I see Dusty Moose in at 4. Look at this one.
But I don't ever get to eat it because my wife won't let me.
It's disgusting. All right, so we are going to count this down. I see Dusty Moose in at 4.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Yeah, this one does have some pencil on it, but you should be able to erase that off. It's pretty cool, actually. All right, Dusty Moose got that for $4. Dusty, you like paper too, huh? I love ephemera. This is some sort of a little lot here. It looks like there's an old... Oh, wow. This is cool. This is an advertising piece here, still folded up. It says Rose Cliff Shirt Company out of New York. It's a measuring tape, still folded. It has the original staple in it right here. So this would be great if you have a sewing collection or you collect like sewing stuff. So we have this piece here, which is an advertising piece. I didn't realize that had advertising on the one side. It's pretty cool. This is just a random lot here. We have a looking for something, look in the yellow pages. This is like a blotter card. Northern Ohio Telephone Company. This was cool. This is a bank, the Farmers State Bank. It's a money envelope. This would be good to use if you junk journal. And then this here is amazing. You know, I might want to keep this one.
Keep it. Put it
you know why? Because I have this jar.
Yeah. I'll put it aside.
Okay. We won't sell this one. I'll sell this item that I just pulled out of here. I didn't realize was in here. I'll show it to you real quick. Dusty,
she's going to tease you with it.
If she's interested in the flag envelope, I'm just going to give that to you. I'll add that to your pile. Do you want the yellow pages as well? I'm just going to put this in Dusty's little pack. We're just going to throw that in because I'm going to show you. I'm kind of excited here. I didn't realize this was in here. I have this old jar here, and I have another one of these available, similar. But it says Jack Frost on the top. And it's for sugar, I guess. And I had never seen it before, but I've had it for a while. And look what I just found in there. It's a bridge score set, but it's Jack Frost. Which is this? From Toledo. Yeah, I still look for that. We probably have postcards from Toledo. I do want to show you guys the add-on stuff that we have back here. If you want to add any of this to your order.
I have some real fun stuff from Toledo, Karen. If you're ever back in the area, let us know. Or at least let you check it out.
These are almanacs.
I have a collection of Toledo scales and all the bits and pieces that go with them.
I don't really see anything so far just from Toledo. Maybe some of like the letters and stuff, but those aren't really. A lot of these are from all over, but yeah, there's like some War and Navy. I have a bunch of this stuff, but not Toledo. You need to come visit. So for add-on tonight, if you want to add on you need to come home. Hi, Margot. What is in the jar?
Trouble.
I have all kinds of junk jars back here. This one just has little game pieces in it. Whenever I find little stuff, I stick it in there. I've got a whole jar full of game pieces there. Those are vintage toys.
Are we cleaned out a peanut butter jar?
No, they're over on the shelf. I moved them all over there. I'm trying to declutter. So fun items we have tonight for add-ons. I'll go through. You have Rudy's. He loves Rudy's hot dog.
Oh.
I have some seed packets here. $3 each for choice. I have the sweet pea, and these are great to use in your junk jars. I'm not selling the jar, Stephanie. It's my jar. I have it just sitting in my little cabinet back here. I know. I didn't mean to
Huntsville, Alabama. That's a little south of here. I plan on that being a really
I might
long
have
day.
something here lately. But I do have, Stephanie, I do have peanut butter jars that I fill up with random stuff, and I sell them occasionally. So if that's something you like. And I do have a Jack Frost jar like that, I think, over on the shelf as well. No barcode pre-1974. Thank you. So we have chrysanthemum. I see Maryland on sweet pea. We have portulaca.
Portulaca. That's what
Portulaca.
is planted in the backyard in the basket.
And 2 poppies.
Those are the ones in the soda fountain chairs. Huh?
Oh, yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
They called it moss rose when I was growing up. I didn't realize it was portulaca till later.
Huh. All right. Well, let's start the countdown here. 10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right. So these are just some fun add-on items. I see Maryland in at 3 on the sweet pea. So we do have 2 poppies of portulaca and a chrysanthemum left if anybody's interested. The sweet pea one is going to Miss Maryland. So I will show you some things back here. These are all going to be flat prices, so you don't have to bid on them.
So it's going to be the first person that chimes in?
No, I have multiple of these. So, but Karen, I wanted to show you. Do you recognize this company? Lane's Drugs. It's just a pill bottle with some buttons in it. If you want this is, I don't know if this is just a Toledo thing, but I used to work at Lane's back in the day. Betty.
What?
She said they're not giving up their jars. Believe me, I've tried. So for back here, these are just up for grabs till they're gone. I have these vintage tax, prepaid sales tax. They are like a postage stamp, perforated. These are $1 a piece if there's any interest, and these are numbered. Those are always fun. And I have this many of them available. They're for the state of Ohio. $1 a piece for those. We have the Toledo Terminal. Karen, I think you might have gotten some of these. These cards here, these are for the Toledo Terminal Railroad Company, empty car cards, 50 cents each. I have a lot of these available if there's any interest in those.
And my dad used to work for a Toledo terminal back in the late 50s, early 60s. He was an engineer. He said they had to like mark the empty boxcars or something. I don't know.
I have some new old stock Workman tobacco pouches. Great graphics. These are $3 a piece. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these available. I thought so. Yeah. So we've got Workman tobacco pouches. Let me know if you see anything come up in the chat. We have these
peanut butter jars.
Amazing train tickets.
Oh, you don't know how much sweat equity goes into those things.
These are $1 a piece. Moly. These are from the New York Central system. They all have a different number. They are hand numbered, or not hand numbered, but they're numbered at the top there. We've got them in this green color and the white, $1 a piece. I have vintage lottery tickets from Michigan from back in the 70s.
That is not too long after the lottery started in Michigan.
These are 50 cents a piece if there's any interest in these.
Those are old.
They all have a different number. Yeah, from the 70s. These are old lottery tickets. Oh, I found some more postcards here. There's those. If you want to put them with your postcards. We've got some vintage stickers here, $1 a piece. These are the Garbage Company. BFI. I don't know what that stands for.
Browning Ferris Industries.
What is it?
Browning Ferris Industries.
Browning Ferris Industries. Never heard of it before, but it's got a cute skunk on it.
It's still in business.
We have, I still can't believe that I have these bobby pins left. New old stock. New old stock Gala Hold Bob hairpins. These are old bobby pins from 1945. new old stock. My last box of these, $3 a piece on the bobby pins. What else do we have?
So these are church postcards, and the rest of these are birthday postcards.
I have Dan Patch Fine Cut Tobacco. These are $1 a piece. I won't pull everything out. I have these cigar holders. These are fun to use in your junk journals. They do open up. They have paper, and you can slide something inside, like a pen holder. Yes, we do have a lot of postcards. These are $3 a piece. And
I have probably 400 or 500 postcards sitting in front of me right now. So.
And we have a lot of letters and stuff like that here. Marilyn wants a bobby pin. Marilyn, I thought you bought bobby pins from us before. You just getting another one?
Had any of them left.
Yeah, we don't have too many left. Where'd my pen go? Here it is. All right. I gotcha for a bobby pin. We have these dairy cards here. These are $2 a piece. So this would be your order form for the dairy. They are a thicker cardstock here. Oh, I thought you did. I do have greeting cards, but I didn't pull any over here tonight. They're still over on my rack over there. I tried to mix it up this time. I guess I do have a few greeting cards, but not many over here. Can you group the postcards instead of watching you sell one at a time? We're gonna only go for till 10:30 because then I have to go. But we can do some postcards real quick.
We should do that future date.
Or Gino could do a postcard sale. We've got some maps here. Let's see. We can do some postcards real quick. You okay? This one's really neat. This is a rally day card.
She's saying for a future sale, dear. She said that right there.
Oh, for future sale. Yes. Certainly.
Because we want to be off of here in a few minutes, so no point in messing with it tonight.
Okay. Well,
I think if people want to buy them in groups, maybe I'll just put groups of 5 or 10 together and just show them.
okay. Yes, he's the postcard person, so. And if you lift that up and show them the big crate you got here.
Well, this is
just some of them. I think you have more over there.
This is full of postcards.
Those are all postcards. So there's a lot of them there.
I found a stash of like World War I postcards from Europe. They're all black and white, like pictures of what was going on over there and stuff. Those are in here somewhere.
Yeah, he had a lot more than that.
I got a whole. So I separate them like this whole stack here. Those are all made in Germany. I just haven't messed with it in a while. I did a bunch of work last year.
So I'm going to show you a couple things that didn't sell, and then we'll end this at 10:30. These are from the 1931 to 32 and 1931 to 1931. I have 2 left. These were $7 for choice. They are lesson assignment and grade card. So you can see there's some little stuff in there. The grade cards, lesson assignments from the 1930s. And this one here. If anybody's interested, these are the 2 I have left. These were $7 for choice on those. I have, I'm just going to show you a couple things that didn't sell. The Jello Book here from 1931. Jerry, you want those? Okay. You got it. Okay, those are going to Jerry.
Oh, she got the other one, did she?
Yep, I think so. So you got the whole set of them. We have 2 different receipts here. This one is from 1920, and it's for Fremont Country Club. It does have this the stamp in the corner. The Jello Book. I just had it. Where did I put it? This one right here. This was a $5 start. Did you want the Jello Book for $5? This is from 1931. It's pretty amazing. Just let me know, and I'll put your name on it. That's okay. Okay. Jerry got this one for $5. You got it. It's a quick claim because I'm just recapping it. So that's going to you for $5. We have the receipt here from 1920 for Fremont Country Club. I think this was $3. If there's any interest in that. We have the older one, F.E. Marine, Second National Bank. This one's pretty cool. And it does have writing on the back. I'll show you. The back is pretty cool. And this one I think was $4. Look at the back. Donna's in at $4. This one's quite old. All right, Donna, you got this one for $4. The other one for $3 is still available if there's any interest. We have the tie-dyed envelopes here. We can do the whole set of these envelopes, the tie-dyed and the teal, for one price. If anybody does junk journaling, these are vintage tie-dyed envelopes. I think they're probably from the 70s. And then you're going to get this whole lot. There's a couple darker ones, and then the rest are light. And then these teal envelopes with the floral design. We'll do this whole lot for one price if anybody's interested. Hi, how are you doing, LCC? You're coming in right at the very end. But you can always watch back. If you're interested in anything, you can message me.
Miss Donna Kate.
Uh-huh. Tie-dyed envelopes if you do junk journaling, and you like flower power, that sort of thing. No, the sugar jar wasn't for sale. It's my little, I keep it in my cabinet back there, but what I was showing was that, okay, Bug, I see you for $6. You got it. I have a little display behind me, and some of the stuff is for sale, some of it isn't. And that, I found this in that ephemera, and it matches that jar. And so I'm going to display it with that jar. I do have another one of the Jack Frost jars available, but it's over on my shelf. I have a lot of stuff over there I need to get through and just find homes for. So we'll be back here on Thursday at 8 p.m. with, I probably won't do ephemera. I have tons of books. I don't know if I want to do a book sale. What do you guys want? Do you want regular knickknacks, a mix of items? Do you want me to do a book sale or another ephemera sale or, postcard sale? What do you guys want to see?
Keep in mind, we're just scratching the tip of the iceberg.
I have plushies. I have linens. I have advertising, metal. You like books? Okay. A mix with books. See, when I do books, I usually like to do them separate because of media mail. If you buy 20 books, I can just put them all in a box together and it goes media mail. If you have a book, which weighs quite a bit, and then, a glass item or something like that, can you hand me that little stack of books right there? Yeah. I have a bunch of these little books here, for instance, and I can go through these with you real quick. I think, we're right at 10:30. Well, let me go through them with you real quick. But I always forget Chuck Leeta's back here. These little books here, these are vintage, American Greetings books. A whole set of them here. Cute graphics. Books like this I can mix in with other items because they're not going to weigh a lot. But if I get into the big, antique books, then of course Well, we can do these for choice if you want. What should we start these at? I know somebody inquired about this one, so I'm going to pull this one because they were asking about it. So what do we want to start these at for choice? Somebody, if they want to type it in. Yes. That will be good. Well, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, M Heart. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. That's okay. So 11 books. They are, I think they're all either Hallmark or American Greetings. They have their marks on the back here. So how this works is you, like Stephanie put in, you put in 20 and then Stephanie put in 25. Okay, you came in at 30. And then we'll give it a moment. We'll count it down. And then if you're high bidder, you would just send I need your name, address, and email right here to Sweet Adeline. There's 3 E's in Sweet. If you don't put that third E in there, I won't get it. And then if you win, you just email me. We issue you a PayPal invoice. You pay it, and we send it out to you. We use Pirate Ship to get the best shipping, and we invoice on Sundays. So yeah. So I see. What is your name? Hi, Nikki. M Hart Hearthcock 79. Yes. So you have the high offer right now at $30. So we're going to go ahead and count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Many.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right. So we're waiting for the stop. We'll see if any other bids come in. And I see stop. Stephanie came in at 32 right before the stop. So those are going to Stephanie for 32. Your 33 came in right after. I do thank you both so much for your bids. I probably have more of those books in my stash. But yeah, that's basically how it works. And you're welcome to bid on anything. I'm sorry.
Again, watch if you have time or inclined to do so, watch this show later. And things that won't appear to have sold. If you're interested in them, you can email her and go from there.
We have a little bit of everything, not just paper stuff. We do books. I do toys, advertising, glass. You name it, we probably have it somewhere. A lot of dolls, plushies, advertising, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. And we usually do sales Thursday nights at 8 p.m. till whenever. But I appreciate you all joining me and Gino tonight. We had fun. No pressure. We just like to hang out with people, chat, and sell some items if you want. Otherwise, we'll just sit here and chat. You can always email me if you're interested in something. We'll do invoicing on Sunday, so look for your invoice. And if you have any questions, just feel free to email me. Everyone, take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.